checks.
How long have you been out for?
A few weeks.
Weeks?
Yeah, well, I've many houses. Well, many secure houses anyway. I mean, the trick is to rotate about, you know, don't get too comfortable or complacent. Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, don't get too comfortable or complacent. You know, you got to keep on your toes.
What are you watching?
I know, I just like to check, see if the broadcast is on. Come on. Still down. Still down.
Oh, cheers. So, have you managed to survive so far?
Well, like I say, the trick is to, you know, keep moving about, don't become too complacent, and just... I mean, when the first initial outbreak came, I wasn't very well, I was sick, I was bedridden, I was watching it all on the television. The avian flu. I mean, I've seen more fucking birds than people. The news, they're a bunch of fucking liars. Right.
Do you know anyone else who's alive right now?
Well, I had a few friends. You see, they left last week. I mean, they wanted to go to the coastline. I didn't see much point in it really myself. I mean, yeah, I didn't see much point in it myself because even if they were managed to find a boat, the whole country's under quarantine. I mean, how many people do you know are going to let the infected into another fucking country? It can be quite tough around here.
Have you come into contact with any of the zombies?
Well, I don't really like to call them zombies. You know, the old pop connotation. I mean, I like to refer to them as the infected. Really, they're just people. People that are sick. Towards the end of the infection, you know, the brain becomes affected, eats away at itself, becomes docile.
So have you come into contact with any of the infected then?
Yeah, of course.
How have you dealt with that?
Well, you've got to do what you've got to do. I figured out that during the day, they're a lot more angrier, aggressive. I think the sun does something to them, but don't often go out at night because of obvious reasons. It's a lot more dangerous. But at night, they seem to become a lot more docile. They're easier to push away, and I've never seen one do so but I think at night they tend to rest.
Rest?
Yeah, you know, like sleep.
Go to sleep?
Yeah.
What have you been using to protect yourself?
Well, at first, I used to use the hammer. I was in the shed and I was looking for some weapons. I got the hammer, one come through the back gate. I punched a hole in his head, his body went limp, hit the floor. You know, that was pretty much the end of it. But I figured that when there was more than one, and there was, say, 5, 6, it's quite hard to hit, you know, after a while my arms started getting tired. So that's why I made this little contraption here, and, you know, just keeps them at arm's distance. You can get in there, you can slice, you can hit, you can pull them down, trip them, stab them when they're on the floor.
So just a kitchen knife on the end there?
Yeah. I got this from the last house I was at. Most of the weapons and stuff had, like, sort of gone scarce. I was in bed and everyone was out on the streets and that. More and more people got infected, more and more people started fending for themselves, and most of the really good weapons had gone. So when I found that hockey stick, I thought, yeah, well, that's perfect, you know what I mean?
So have you got any survival tips for anyone out there who might see this?
Survival tips. Tin goods. Salvage as much tin goods as you can. You know, they last many years in tin can. Water. Try and keep as much water on you at all times. Try and keep as much water stored away in a safe place. If water's getting scarce, like I say, many people are already out there trying to survive before me. Most of the supermarkets, all the food's been ripped off the shelves, all the water's gone. So I say get tubs, put them in the back or on a roof, so when the water comes down you can catch water. Quite a lot of cotton. I just layer it over a tub and then I pour the dirty water through and then it slowly just filters through. I tend to use that water a lot for cooking, like cooking pasta. Some houses the water's already turned off, so I go into each house along the road and I try and see which one the water supply's still working. So I bottle up, put it in my bag, bring it back here. Sometimes I tend to do, say, 5, 6 trips around the local area trying to collect water in a day.